I really did not want to make this video, but I really didn't. But I did promise you guys a rant on a book series that I hate. And what better book series to do it on than Twilight? Dear Lord, do I hate this series. My God, it is so terribly bad. And before you guys go comment in the comment section is, Twilight is awesome. Your opinion doesn't matter. I'm just going to warn you right now. If you disagree with my opinion, and you especially can't handle other opinions, then you should turn away now. Just click on another video. Just don't bother listening to me rave on about how Twilight is terrible. But if you still want to stay, thanks for watching. Let's get this started. Okay, Twilight is a book series written by Miss Stephanie Meyer, and it follows the story of Bella Swan, a girl who moves to Forks, Washington, and she meets Edward Cullen, a vampire. They fall in love, and, well, I'm not going to spoil it for you, of course. Okay, first reason why I hate Twilight, it ruins mythology, because according to mythology, vampires are creatures that feed on blood, and they can't go out in the sunlight because if they do, they'll burn to death. But when the vampires in Twilight go out in the sun, do you know what they do? Do they burn? No, they, wait for it, they sparkle. They sparkle! Stephanie Meyer actually made the vampires in Twilight sparkle. Oh, dear God, why? That's not following the rules of mythology. Oh, dear Lord. And werewolves are even worse. In mythology, werewolves are creatures that turn into their wolf state during the full moon at night. But Jacob and his pack, well, I can't pronounce it, but I know it starts with a Q. They can turn whenever they want. And in the movie adaptations, they don't even look like wolves. They look like gigantic dogs. So I think it's better I call these things animagi. Oh wait, no, I can't call them that because that's Harry Potter. I'm just going to call these guys shapeshifters. They're shapeshifters, not werewolves. Dear God, get it right, Stephanie, please. Number 2, Twilight teaches bad lessons. And Twilight is basically being read mostly by like 12 to 17-year-olds. And Twilight teaches lessons such as suicide, teen pregnancy, teen marriage, sexism, just to name a few. And the worst one is in New Moon when Bella opens her birthday present because she's celebrating her birthday at the Cullens, and she gets a paper cut, and Jasper can't resist blood all that well, and he tries to attack Bella, but good thing Edward stops him, but it sends Bella into glass, making her even more hurt than she already is. Luckily, she's healed, but later, Edward tells Bella that they must leave Forks because Bella is in danger when she's around Edward. So they leave, and for months, Bella is desolate without Edward. I mean, she is so sad. She is depressed. Girl, you have great parents who love you. You have friends that want to help you. Some teachers and school counselors might want to help you, but does she get any help? No, she just keeps on being depressed. And what does she do when she reaches her breaking point? She tries to commit suicide. She tries to jump off a cliff. She wants to hear Edward's voice again because apparently when she puts herself in danger, she can hear Edward's voice for some reason. That doesn't even make sense. Luckily, she is saved by Jacob and the two become friends, but good thing Edward does come back in the end, so Bella isn't depressed anymore. And Twilight also teaches lessons such as stalking and like teen pregnancy and dropping out of school. I'll get more on that later. Reason number 3. Edward is a creep. Okay, so when they fall in love, Edward tells Bella to stay away from him because since Edward is a vampire, he is a quote-unquote monster, and he doesn't want Bella hurt by him. Although he's contradicting what he's saying because Edward goes into Bella's house late at night, every night, to spy on her and watch her sleep. Dear God, that is so creepy. And Edward, don't you live with your parents? Won't they know if you're sneaking out to meet a human girl and watch her sleep? Do they know about this? Or are you just really sneaky? My dear God. And I know Edward tries to pass it off as romantic, but that isn't romantic. That is creepy. Like, I wouldn't want some guy peeking into my window watching me sleep. Dear Lord. Okay, number 4. And this is a big one for me. Most of the fans of Twilight aren't even fans of the story. They're just fans because Robert Pattinson and all the other actors and actresses are hot. According to my views on stories, just because the actors in movies are hot doesn't mean the story gets any better. If any, it gets worse. My goodness. You don't need to make the characters hot. My God, I know that they're hot. And basically every other word in the first book, according to what I've heard, because I've never actually read the books or seen the movies, and I'm pretty sure I don't. Basically, every other sentence is describing how godlike and gorgeous Edward is. Oh, dear God, like, shut up. We know how Edward is beautiful. You'd think we'd get it after, like, the first or second sentence. Oh, my God. Oh. And, my dear God. Okay. Number 5. Edward is abusive towards Bella. Edward tries to shut away Bella from other people, like her friends and her dad. Edward, why would you do that? I know you want Bella all to yourself, but she needs to see other people besides you. I remember this scene in Eclipse. I didn't watch the movie, but someone told me about it, where Bella is going to meet Jacob, but she gets into her car won't start, and she turns, and she sees Edward sitting next to her, and she says, "You scared me." Like, Edward even goes as far to sabotage her car so she can't see Jacob. Like, isn't that abusive? I'm pretty sure Bella would notice by now, but she doesn't, and she keeps on loving Edward. And dear goodness, my God. And you know what? I think this is all I gotta say. And you know what's going to be worse? There are 2 new books coming out based on Twilight, which is Life and Death and Midnight Sun. Life and Death is a book based on if the characters were gender swapped, where it follows Bayou, I can't even pronounce that name right, Bayou instead of Bella, and I don't even remember Edward's girl name. I don't. And Midnight Sun is the book, which is Twilight, but it is in Edward's perspective instead of Bella's. And you know what? I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I would actually kind of like seeing Midnight Sun as a movie series. I don't know why, but hopefully it is better than the regular Twilight series. But please, please don't cast Robert Pattinson again. He even said in an interview he hates Twilight. I'm pretty sure someone else would like to fit the role of the boy version of Edward, the boy version of Bella, dang it. And But all that hating aside, Twilight does deserve an award for best music because Bella's Lullaby is basically one of the best pieces I've ever heard. Just Google Bella's Lullaby and listen for yourself. It's beautiful. But other than that, I hate Twilight. Final grade, F. 0 out of 10, would never read. Thank you guys for watching this rant, and I hope you have a good day. See you later. See you next Saturday. Bye, guys.